Hello and welcome. I'm Tropico99 and this is Tropico 5. We are on the third mission of the main campaign, We Will Endure. I'm going to admit I tried this mission a couple times and failed. I've basically been playing at Iron Man, so I haven't been safe reloading the autosaves or saving during the mission or anything. We have our option here between either the two islands that we've played. I've been doing it on Cayo de Fortuna, and I'm actually going to continue trying to do it. I think I can get through it this time. One of the difficulties, of course, has been that Cayo de Fortuna I didn't get developed nearly as much as Baobab. Just because I didn't realize that second mission would end quite as early as it did. So we are going to need... My concern is that on mission 4, I'm going to have to play on whichever of these islands I didn't play on this mission, and it may be even harder than this mission. So I sort of want to get Cayo de Fortuna developed a little more, rather than trying to, rather than sort of leaving it. So we're going to go ahead and try again on this, although I got to admit this has been a very challenging mission.
Rises to threaten my way of life, my freedom, and my strategic banana reserves. Without provocation, Isla Rojo has declared war on our great nation. Now is not the time for fear, Tropico. We will face this threat head-on, and we will endure. We will defend our shores, and we will endure. Like our llamas, we shall spit in the eye of any enemy that treads on our soil. We will endure. Viva Tropico!
Okay, so first thing here, there's a bunch of stuff that's going to happen.
We've just had a new entry in our most annoying
one of the first things, let's see, what is that? One of the first things is that, so you'll have noticed from the last videos, is I've been running like 5 budget. God, that is an annoying sound. I'll wait for her to finish.
Right atop that, lumberman.
Okay. I've been running everything at full budget, and I'm starting to suspect that that might not actually be economical. I mean, what's that costing me? 49. And I'm just not sure it actually makes that much difference in the profitability. It's putting, I don't know, it doesn't seem to be putting anything into the effectiveness, but that might be because I haven't spent the money yet. Anyway, I'm gonna try reducing the budget on everything. I did that halfway through my last playthrough, and it seemed to help. I have to admit, it's actually kind of tough to tell. It's not immediately obvious what the optimal budget is. Obviously, certain buildings we actually do want to pump the budget up. But I think on our basic, like, production buildings, it's actually not worth it. That will generate more revenue out of the building by keeping a lower budget. And that costs 42, I'm just not sure. That the gain in profit is really worth it. So the wharfs I never increased. The Teamsters we have to keep maxed out, because otherwise we just have to build more Teamsters. The construction, we may max that out later. The library, that's probably worth doing just to get more research, because there's lots of stuff to research. Lumber range, did I get everything? Logging, okay. Okay, I have some coal mines. I'm trying to think which way I want to go here. So we have a good amount of money. One of the things we're going to have to worry about actually is liking. So we're going to have to deal with elections now. And people are dying because of poor healthcare. And really, in Tropico, one of your most important resources, I gotta say, is human capital. And so actually keeping your population alive is quite, very, very much worthwhile. So I'm going to go ahead actually and build a couple of clinics, which should help. We have this opera house is almost done. This military fort we can actually hold off on. We don't need it. It was free from the end of our last mission, so it's still being built, but there it is. These can go middle priority. We have a tavern. Opera house is coming. Let me think. Certainly we need some additional industries coming in. So there's going to be, we can go textiles, so it's actually, we're already producing some wool. It would be well worth producing cotton and getting to textiles later. There's the cannery, but that requires a power plant. Steel's going to require some research. So I think cotton is going to be well worthwhile. Also tobacco and sugar. So I'm actually going to go ahead and build the plantations for that now. So I said cotton, which really has very limited places it can grow effectively on this island. We're going to have to send a group out there to investigate, but we're not going to do that quite yet for reasons that will become obvious. So we can put our plantation like here-ish. That's actually a reasonable place for a cotton plantation. What else did I say? Sugar and tobacco. So sugar seems to have a prime spot right about here. We're going to want to build up in that direction, but we need to go investigate it first. What else did I say? Sugar, tobacco. Put tobacco right here. That's pretty good. Was there a better spot? That's about as good as it gets without going up here, which we're not ready to do yet. So we have those three. I'm trying to think, what else do we need? So the industry stuff is going to come later. Residential is going to come later. Entertainment, that would actually help keep our citizens happy. So let's put one of these in right now. Luxury entertainment, we'll do that a little later. These are very expensive. We'll hold off on that. Tourism we're not doing right now. We could certainly go for a church a little later. I think it's too early for that. Newspaper would help keep people happy, but I don't think we need it quite yet. We are going to have to build a high school. We don't have to yet, and obviously we're going to have to do a bunch of provide a squad of infantry and barracks. Okay, anyway. I think that's all we're going to do for now. Increases the job quality of all workplaces based on effectiveness. I don't think we need to worry about job quality, although increasing the number of people who use cars can be helpful, just because then they have places to park. I'm going to go ahead and build one here, just because it's where people seem to live should help people get around. Wait, where's... Yeah, maybe I should do it... Maybe I should do it there. Seems reasonable. Okay. I think that's enough building for the immediate time. Although we could actually put in a mine or something in an iron deposit, maybe. I think I'll just hang on. Oh right, I forgot. Research and... Okay, so...
Yes! Our healthcare has
we're
become
gonna
so bad
go...
that I now declare us
we could go
finally
electricity,
free of the harmful influence of modern medicine.
but
no
power
more
plants are actually
compulsory
really
inoculation,
expensive, and I'm
no
not
more
sure
dragging
we're
chips
gonna
in
have
our
time
dental fillings,
to
no
make
more
use of it in
physician
this
zones
game, so we'll
keeping
go
the cute doctors from
Constitution,
dating you.
and then
Who
White
cares about
Flag,
healthcare
and
anyway?
then we can go Army Base, Steel Mill, Military Skills, Dry Dock, because that reveals the entire map, so we don't have to explore anymore, which is very useful. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need one more, so we'll go Socialism. And then out here we can go with Shiny and Bribes. And what we can't... I guess we can't plan anymore, but that's reasonable. That'll be our research plan.
Does Tropico really need a
And
large
here-
standing army to protect its sovereignty?
Excuse me.
Make love, not war. That's what I always say to those militarist
go
warmongers. And if
with
anyone
all
really
citizens
needs
vote.
to prove how macho he is, he should join me
Stick with
here
secular
at the Jolly
state.
Roger and try to beat me arm
And
wrestling.
I'm gonna go... Well... I'm gonna go with militia, because I think in the long term that's gonna work better. We need a big army in this, and having the additional militia squads will be very useful. We are gonna need high school educated soldiers, so we'll have to build a high school soon. But I think that's okay. So here's the invasion that comes, and as you can see it's gonna destroy a bunch of our buildings, which is annoying, but such is the way. Unfortunately, there's really nothing we can do about this. We did get some militias raised, though. Oh, this is fun to watch in real time. So much for our militias. That got destroyed. What's this? Oh, nobody working in the Opera House. Oh, they'll show up.
We have a perfect business opportunity.
Export 5,000
we can
gold.
make a huge
cool.
profit of the misfortune of others. I love
So
this.
that's access.
We have a perfect business opportunity. We can make a
That's
huge
allies.
profit
We're not
of
going to
the
go with canned
misfortune
goods.
of
To
others.
do that,
I
we've
love
got to
this stuff.
get power and then a cannery.
Ila Rojo troops are attacking your newly
Yeah.
independent country. This
So here they managed to hold off for 8 years.
undesirable. For the end to
So we
this
have
is
that
possible.
long, although we can extend it by completing objectives.
We have a
Um,
perfect business
so here, we
opportunity.
will accept.
Now we have them right where we want them. Time for a little gouging.
Increase the price of
According
gold.
to your newly appointed chief of
We'll
staff,
definitely
Colonel
take this. We're going to get those guard towers a little later on. We obviously want to rebuild our logging camp at high priority. We're going to rebuild our banana plantation at high priority. I'm not going to bother rebuilding this wharf. Because I'm not really sure I needed to begin with. There's... You know, fish
President,
population is
I
only
hereby
moderate
wish
over
to
there.
require you on the habeas cojones to execute a writ.
Okay, so this is our research finishing up. This is very tempting. 50% more rebels, fewer elections, where we can go mandatory honest. I think I tend not to have a lot of policemen. I'm gonna go with this one, so we can just commit fraud. It will create more rebels, which is potentially dangerous, but here I think I like happy childhood. I don't want reduced life expectancy. Well, actually, maybe that's not so bad. Shock worker heroes of Tropico. I mean, this is pretty brutal, but this will keep people a little bit happier. And I don't want early retirement, really, so we'll go with that. Here I'm going to go easier to immigrate, so we have a steady supply of workers. I mean, you can go more educated, or you can prevent immigration. I think this is a terrible idea, but this is reasonable if you need educated people. You can't educate them yourself, but here this is just going to keep a steady supply of workers, and we'll build our own education infrastructure as we need it. So here we go. Kind of wait for stuff to get built, because we have, you know, a lot of plantations to build here. Oh yeah, and I wanted to explore. So here I'm going to send this guy out to make sure we capture these. You can see these resources. And obviously I'm building a lot of stuff, and my one little construction office is having trouble keeping up, so I'm going to increase its budget. We still don't have that military for it. This gold need.
General Penultimo has had
Export
yet another
5,000 rum. So we're working on getting rum going. Basically, we're gonna wait for all this stuff we started building to finish, and try and stockpile money in the meantime, and then we're gonna get the industrialization edict. Oh, I should check for edicts. We already have extra rations active. Of that. We will go with industrialization and then try and build a bunch of factories. So there's a restaurant. We can improve that. So yeah, just to get the service quality up. We want the entertainment to be good around here. Oh, we should do that here too. What else could I do to keep people happy? What am I after here? Whoops, not dynasty members. Almanac. I mean, I know about housing. It's just so expensive to build decent housing. Other than that, we're gonna have to kind of just keep it building stuff. So we have that sugar plantation going. Oh, these are all... Yeah, this is all mostly built. I haven't gotten to the military for it yet, though. So I'll wait for that before building anything else. We're definitely going to need more Teamsters, though, because stuff is already starting to pile up. Go ahead and do that. We'll do one Teamster's office out here. And these guys finished exploring. So we found a... What is it? Did I miss it? I can't click on that? Oh shoot. That's a coal deposit, and somehow I actually can't click on that deposit because I didn't get close enough. That's a pain. Okay, let's go explore. Let's send them out here or something.
The Order has its contacts everywhere, Presidente.
Okay, that will weaken the
Leon
invasion.
King, our mentor.
We're gonna accept it. We're gonna pay for it later, though, because seriously, we don't want to waste that money right now when we still have 70 months plus a couple options to make things.
We didn't manage to get any research done, so we decided.
Embassy unlocked. Okay. Where's that gonna be? It's gonna be like here. 7,000. I'm not sure that's worth it. Let's take a look at the trade options here. Logs, bauxite, cloth. I'd have to make the cloth. So still nothing I can really do. We'll hold off on the embassy for now. Alright, so that's almost done. This must be done. It is. Can't be serviced? No road. Oh, the road didn't work? What the heck? Hello. Wow, that was a fail.
Cash flow has increased. My books on psychology say I should offer you a reward so you'll start making smarter choices more often.
As much as I could use high school educated workers, especially for soldiers, I'm definitely going to go with this because I'm about to build a bunch of industry buildings, so that's awesome. These are finally getting moved. That's getting moved. Hang on, let me just check out the state of everything here. That's been moved. That's been moved. I'm just making sure the Teamsters are getting to stuff. They haven't gotten to the sugar plantation. It tells me it might be worth getting more Teamsters. However, we're getting to the point here where we could seriously afford a bunch of factories.
The great communist revolution started in Russia.
Pay
Unfortunately,
10,000
it was a
for
resounding
10
success.
communists? I don't think so.
Now they have no one to revolt against.
I don't think I want that. So, I think what we're gonna do now is go ahead to edicts. We're gonna pay for industrialization. And we did just, I'm just gonna make sure we got that reward. That ship is leaving. So now in industry, we want, well, we want to export rum, so we want a rum distillery. That's probably our highest priority. And make sure that I know these roads are a little closer together than they need to be, but to keep traffic efficiency, it's actually important to have multiple routes. I would rather it ended up here, but for whatever reason, that's where that road is, so it's useful to do that. And there is still room to fit something in there. So that's a rum distillery. We can go with a cigar factory and a textile mill. Alright. We can go with a cigar factory or a textile mill. Alright, 3,000, 9,000. Yeah, certainly can't do both. So we'll do this one.
President, Tropicans await elections next year.
That is
they
so
wish to
close.
show their everlasting
I'm gonna risk
love.
it though. Although I just went into debt, so that might have just ended the game. Somehow the last time I played through this, I had like 68% support when that happened, and I really don't know how that happened. Let's see. Get rid of one crime lord. Oh, interesting.
Sadly.
I'll accept that task and work
The
on
great
it.
communist revolution.
I'm gonna need a police station, which I assume is like... police station. There. Alright, well we'll get to a police station, guys. Eventually. More attractive so we get more visitors because they're maxed out. Visitors, these are totally maxed out too. What about the restaurant? Yep, all the entertainment venues are pretty much maxed. People happier.
Like
What's
that,
this?
Adriana, Lady President.
Okay, that'll delay the invasion. If I build fishing wharves.
The great communist revolution started.
Still in the range where fraud can probably help. Especially because with my constitution settings, I get 3 times as many swayed votes, so I think we'll be okay. Let's make sure there's nothing I can do here. Is there room here to build a... I already built a cigar factory. I don't have a textile mill, so not quite. Oh no, I built a textile mill. What I need is a cigar factory, so I can. I can just barely afford to build one. Alright. So we'll go ahead and do that. Although it's probably going to piss off my citizens, I'm going to take the risk. Do I want to put it there? No. I've been building more of an industrial sector down here by the docks. Perfect.
We have an opportunity to influence the outcome of coming elections. Strictly
Ooh,
speaking, this is not
50%
considered
of the
exactly
votes.
legal, but
Okay,
I
I'm
guarantee...
gonna fix the election a little bit because 50% is a little close. 180 people.
The election results are in. Thanks to a clever interpretation of the numbers, we've decided that...
Okay, let's take a look at the almanac here. Just to make sure. So there's no known rebels. Although I guess that doesn't mean there aren't any rebels. unrest. Military loyalty is okay. Axis is very happy with us. That's cool. So let's take a look at trade options again. What do we have? So I could sell meat. But that actually we make less money. That's not worth it. I could sell bananas. That would be a slight profit. And that's all I have. So I'm going to go ahead and do bananas. Alright. So we have a trade route open. What's that? Why does it... Is there no workers here? Why does it say...
The Great Communist
That's
Revolution.
that same thing. I'm not paying for that. Let's see. Rum distillery. So in Tropico 4, I had really figured out how to tell whether the production of a factory was enough to use up all of the raw material being produced. What I'm not clear on is whether that's the same here. So, like, we have a lot more input than output, and the monthly production seems low, although honestly we haven't hired everyone yet, so yeah, we'll keep... We need high school educated people. Which means we probably need to focus on getting a high school soon, actually. Which we should be able to afford in just a moment. Okay. So let's check that out. Get a high school so we can get workers for our factories. Fits perfectly right here.
Tropican cigars are the healthiest cigars in the world. They are clinically proven to be beneficial for your lungs, vocal cords, nasal cavities, and pituitary glands. A Tropican cigar is guaranteed to make you look manlier, even if you are a woman.
We need more workers in here. Again, high school. They have to be high school
The
educated.
order secured a deal for some top-of-the-line
5,000 logs and
3000 series
planks.
tank
Okay,
designed by
we can
the
do that.
best Italian...
But we need to be able to accept it before we lose that, so... Police would be good. We're working on exporting the rums. The rum. So we need to look at getting a police station, building a couple fishing wharves, but of course we need money first. Spend some money. Let's take a look here. Oh, there, we got our rum exports done. Let's see if our Teamsters are up to snuff here. So that seems to be okay. That's okay. That's a little behind. That's a little behind. That's a little behind. That's way behind. Probably do with more Teamsters. We don't have workers there yet. So yeah, we really need that high school. So let's make that more efficient. What do we do for managers? Financiers. And a tycoon. This thing's gonna produce a lot of profit. Since we have two sources here, I'm gonna put the tycoon here and max out its budget. And then I guess on the rum distillery, I'll put a finance here. And I was looking at maybe building a police station, right? Oh yeah, we have a crime problem for sure.
Presidente, I have information that a great war will start soon.
Build
We
2
must be
barracks
prepared.
for 5,000. Okay.
Presidente,
I think I'm gonna accept that one first.
The Order secured a deal for
because
some
this, I
top of
think,
the
will
line
stick around for a
3000
little
series
longer.
tanks designed by the best Italian.
And then we'll probably do the fishing wars next, because that'll be cheap, just to clear that out.
Presidente, we discovered the tank. It was left.
Let's see. Barracks, we need 2 of those, okay. Wow, lots of buildings with no workers. We need a lot of high school workers. So they'll come through, we'll get them. So all that's spent, we can do our 2 fishing wars now. Put the other one where the old one was.
Our mentor
Yeah,
Leon
another
Kane
one.
taught me there is no such thing
2
as
army
acceptance.
races.
As my
this?
father used to say, ignorance is bliss.
Okay, we'll give it a try. Manager of the library can go. Man, I need high school workers bad. Let's take a look here. 18 unemployed, but 36 open jobs. Wow. revenue. Alright, 22,000. Our economy's in great shape here.
Our mentor Leon Kane taught me there is no...
There, we got the fishing lines cleared.
The order
So we
secured
can
a deal
accept
for
this
some
one.
top-of-the-line 3000 series tank designed by the
We'll
best...
get a free army base. Police station is starting to work. I have a bunch of money. I should take a look at upgrades. Let's see here. Effectiveness increased by 30. That'll be nice. Wow. Let's see. Now, production is already at 1,000. So we could handle some increase in production, but not a ton. We don't really want to increase workers. Yeah, this is full employment here. I'm going to do this. I don't want more workers right now. So we'll go with acrylic dyes. Here we still need stuff. Less raw resources, that's not a huge deal. We don't have any workers. And the police station. Fire brigade. We haven't had any issues with fires yet. We could have it service a larger area. It's not a huge deal though. Check out the rum distillery. Oops. So the input is massively more than the production. So I think we're probably okay there. Can we upgrade here? Job quality? Nah. Okay, we can go with increasing the effectiveness of our corn crops. I don't want the soil quality to degrade. I wonder what nearby means. I assume this counts as nearby. Alright, we'll give it a try. Wow. Fewer workers and more effectiveness? That sounds good. Do an upgrade here. Yeah. Well, although if effectiveness just means we're going to run out the resource faster, it's probably not worth it. Oh, I gotta remember, I should explore more. So, I think we'll... Oh wait, here, yeah, we should head over here to make sure we spot that. And we'll send these guys... What upgrades do we have? Commandos. That's worth doing. I'll try to remember to do that before the invasion starts. But in the meantime... Oh, not fully... I don't have enough... Wow, I so don't have enough people. Alright. I need more people with high school education, obviously. So how does a police station get rid of crime lords?
I have always tried to set a good example of loyalty to other Tropicans. Sadly, not too many of them.
Are they... Let's see, Almanac? People... Oh, the religious hate me. They don't like my constitution. Okay. Housing is really terrible. Religion is really terrible. Trying to figure out how to find the crime lords. I guess maybe the police station hasn't identified any yet.
That the revolution's agenda is threatened. It seems the communists feel
two
the
tenements would be not a bad idea. I wouldn't mind doing that. But I gotta export logs and planks first.
I hear some people are growing less and less fond of our beloved Presidente. If you trust and love me, you have to love El Presidente.
My support is falling.
Okay, Mr. Secret Agent, I've read it. Now will you point that gun somewhere else and give me a kiss?
Okay. We're partway through the logs and planks thing. Barracks, guard towers. We have a lot of money. So our economy seems to be working. It actually wouldn't be a terrible idea to build housing. Religion is suffering, so I'm going to go ahead and actually build a church. Because the religious are PO'd. See if there are any good edicts we can... Oh, agricultural subsidies would help. Oh yeah, we could... I forgot we can borrow money.
Presidente, my career as a weatherman is over. I promise...
Uh-oh. Tornado touchdown.
Our research team developing new materials was wondering...
Okay, let's take a look. Steel mill. Yeah, iron and coal. Okay, so we could mine iron and coal. That's actually a good idea. How are we doing here economically? 32 unemployed with 26 open jobs. That's just an education problem. We'll wait for this tornado to go and then we'll start building.
I am back in the game. I can now...
Oh, it didn't do
accurately
anything.
predict.
That's awesome.
Well, people!
So... we're gonna go ahead and do some mining here. We got a coal mine there. And... a coal mine there. That's annoying. Come on. Let me put the road where it makes sense. Oh, that's not connected? That road's not connected. That's brutal. Okay, we're gonna demolish that. And we'll connect it. so those lines are connected, and then we needed iron as well, right? So iron's over here. A couple of iron lines. And then so steel only costs 13,000. It would be ideal to, we're obviously past 11 months left on cooldown. So it would be ideal to build a bunch of factories if we could activate that. But none of the rest of that works. Cannery is too expensive to get to. That's just too expensive. We don't have shiny yet. So we probably won't actually need any other factories. Let's see. Crime situation is still really bad. Still need more education. This thing is obviously making a boatload of money. Totally outdoing our wool production, so maybe I'll create more wool production. The cigar factory still has no workers at all. I feel like I gotta make that more worthwhile for people to work at. Production is 500, the input is 1,700. We have an output problem. It looks like we might have a little bit of an output problem. Or I mean a, Teamster issue. Yeah, it looks like we do. I'm gonna build another Teamster's office. So we have that coming.
Our mentor Leon Kane taught me there is no such thing. Our mentor Leon Kane taught me.
Yeah, just the steel will be fine. All those mines should be more than enough. We really just need more students. Let's see. Oh, I can't.
I am so glad that there is a new church on the island. Jesus taught us many important things like surfing and turn the other cheek. I often disregard that last rule and punch the guy instead, but I always feel guilty afterwards.
Oops.
Presidente,
how do I get rid of
I have
these
always tried to set a good example of loyalty to other Tropicans.
crime lords?
Sadly, not too many of them follow the guide.
There's nobody working there either. Not nobody, but not enough. I almost feel like I need another high school. Like, we only have 4 years. Oops. 30 unemployed, 20 open jobs. The number of open job positions is crazy. Still, people are dying from poor health care. Oh, you know what would help with food a lot is grocery. I'll stick it here where a lot of people live. All those shacks.
Sir, I bring great news.
I don't need 30 people. Ah, 15,000 in Swiss bank account would be nice.
Our mentor Leon Kane taught me
There
there is no such thing as
Now we can take that. Oh yeah, we have a free army base from the exports. Yes. Which is going to need even more
My
high school
research
people.
indicates that the US will soon be introducing a
Free 10,000 if I can deal with some of these other tasks. Here comes a bunch of money. There's another military army base to get rid of that task. It's going to be expensive, but oh yeah, did I finish my mines? Are these producing? Yes, not quite. Put that on high to get it done. Put all these mines on high priority. This is a construction office.
My research indicates
These are more high school educated, right? Yep. Max students. I need another frickin' high school. This is ridiculous. Oh, somebody's on strike. I'll just buy them. Rather than killing people. The mines are starting to work, so I could start a steel mill. I should actually look at better trading options than the banana thing I have going. That's not producing very much. Fish doesn't produce much either. Logs, no, we turn those into planks. Steel would be nice. Jewelry would be very nice. Yet.
Presidente, we discovered a way to decrease casualties in battle.
Okay, manager skills for military buildings. Jesus, we need more frickin' high school people. Alright. That's gonna fill up with students. They're both full of students. Clearly we need more educated workers around here. The money grubber. What has a high budget? These are all pretty good. 278, that's a good one. Steal some money. Wow, we actually have a lot of managers available. Let's see. So the textile mill already has a tycoon. Rum distillery has a financier. Cigar factory. Don't need agents. Agitator. Mentor. Mentor wouldn't be a bad idea. Mentor. And then effectiveness of a building up by 5. We'll maybe save that for the steel mill. And then what did we have here? So we have administrator for, yeah, let's put that on the clinics. Or maybe, yeah. And what else do we have? Hidden roles of workers. Workers approval. So supervisor for building effectiveness. Use that in the high school because we need people to graduate quickly. Which buildings have the most workers? These things have a ton. Make sure none of these guys have. Here, we'll go with agitator. We gotta increase the budget on our military buildings to freaking get people in there, because we are totally gonna need that. And then an agent. Wait, oh no, that only has 3 people. Manager. Back, yeah. This one has a ton of people, and this one has a ton of people. So we'll go agent there. Okay, so we've used our managers effectively. Kind of out of money until that happens. Now we've got money, we can build our steel mill. How do I get rid of crime lords? It's annoying me. Unrest medium. In Tropico 4, there was a very useful list where you could see who the criminals were. And I get that it's kind of hiding that here, but not in labor force. Oh, these are all kids. That's why they're illiterate. That makes sense. Some in grade school, some in high school. This was sort of like the jobs list, but none of these people are crime lords. Oh, that reminds me, actually, I should take a look here. Can I, yeah. Let me level myself up. Perfect. And actually, that reminds me, we should probably go with the building permit at this point. Okay, we have our army bases. Oh no, we don't get that. There was an option there that I was waiting to finish one of these. I should have just gotten rid of the get rid of crime lords thing, because I haven't been able to figure out how to frickin' do it. Let's see, hang on. Upgrades, effectiveness, workers. I don't know. There's no option to, like, get rid of crime lords. Do that. Eventually I'll need a college, I guess. Yeah, someday I could do a newspaper if we need it. Cabaret, stuff like that. Just stuff to make people happier. Housing. Of course they want housing. But we should probably kind of focus on money. I mean on
Presidente,
this stuff.
I have
2
information that a
barracks.
great war will start soon. We must be prepared.
Just a reward of 5,000.
Ila Rojo troops are attacking your newly independent country.
What's that?
This ridiculous conflict is undesirable.
We're
According
ready?
to your newly
No.
appointed Chief of Staff, General, the
Oh, these
order
are all
has its
our
contacts.
things, I
Presidente,
see.
I have always...
The order has its contacts everywhere, Presidente. Leon Kane,
Okay. So here we need to increase the budget. Here we have increased the budget, so we're starting to actually get enough high school workers.
Presidente, I have...
That's just
According
rewarding
to your
money.
newly
That
appointed
we do definitely want the 5 guard towers. So let's build some guard towers. Here, that's 2, 3, 4. I don't know. There's already one up there. There's maybe in the middle of town. Five. Alright, 5 guard towers. Two high schools completely full. Not even close to having. Look at, oh, so many jobs. I can see the advantage to having your military set so they don't have to have a high school education. Holy crap, I need so many high school workers. How's happiness doing? Housing, religion. Didn't I build a church? I'm crazy. I did build a church.
Great giant tropical spiders, Presidente.
Uh-oh.
We have a crisis, and we have to act fast.
Okay. How are we doing for money here? We got money coming in 2 months. I gotta wait for that money, I think. So they're still really unhappy that way. There's a mission. No workers. Yeah. So let's attract some people to work there. Have this real problem with high school workers.
The world is at war. I
Two
may not be an
barracks.
expert, but
Okay. So we have 2 things asking us for 2 barracks. We'll get there. What else was I doing here? Healthcare is sort of okay. Housing is obviously atrociously bad. Religion's been bad, largely because nobody's working. Entertainment's bad. So let's deal with the entertainment thing. That we can do relatively easily. We have a tavern and a restaurant. We have an opera house. Let's do a cabaret. With more high school workers, though. Wait, taverns are high school too? No. Literate. Okay, so I just gotta learn the symbols. Is that a hat with 1 star, I guess, just means literate. So cabaret doesn't need to be educated. Let's get some people in there. And should probably do a garage, a parking lot around here somewhere. Okay, we're out of money now.
President,
Then we'll do some
after
housing.
thorough research, we have discovered.
Okay, we have the full map now. That's great. Here comes a bunch of money. Is there more money coming? No? I couldn't load everything onto that ship. I should probably increase the budget here. It doesn't cost very much. Speaking of which, I should check in on my Teamsters. They're a little behind. Oh no, they're not. No, they seem to be keeping up. That one's behind. That's behind. So, looks like maybe we could do with a little more on that front, but probably more urgently I need to deal with the happiness situation here. So like housing is a big deal. Religion's getting better now that I'm actually hiring people to work in the religious buildings. Liberty's sort of okay. entertainment. Yeah, I mean, we could go with a little more entertainment, but okay, what do we have?
I feel that the revolutions
Okay, we can build 2 tenements, that's easy. I'm gonna go ahead with that. Let's see, do we have any more money coming in? Looks like maybe not. But we can go with it. So I had a little problem with the recording there. I apologize. We missed about a year and a half. I honestly don't remember exactly what I did in that last year and a half. But it hasn't been, I hope, too much. Just moving along. I don't know, I built a steel mill a little while ago. You must have seen when I built the high school. I let time run, and oh, I built a bunch of, I built some housing. Where is it? A couple of, like a tenement here and a tenement there. Country house, couple more country houses. Oh, I should probably upgrade the quality of these things. That'll help improve. Basically, there's a risk of unrest and stuff because people are unhappy. So I've been kind of paying attention to the happiness, and housing is obviously the biggest issue. Entertainment's been bad too. What happened here? People must have quit. We can increase the quality there. Make sure that, what's going on? Tavern, make sure the other one's up to snuff. Restaurant. Opera house. That should all be okay. So basically, yeah, I built some barracks. I'm not sure if you saw that part. But basically we're getting ready for the invasion. It's about 2 years off. I'm strongly considering another army base for tanks, but might not be able to afford it. We just can't afford enough workers, really, to put in these buildings otherwise. In our military. We're just kind of short. Oh, I was looking at upgrades as well, so I'm going to go ahead with the personal death squad because they'll be more effective. Yeah, we'll put regular infantry in there. We can't do those yet. What about the barracks? Can't do those yet with modern infantry. And what about guard towers? Machine guns. Alright, so we have 5 of these things. I just have to find them all now. Maybe I can find them in the almanac. That was the other thing I did, I think, when the video wasn't recording, was I went and upgraded.
No rest for the Presidente.
Just quickly upgraded to level 3. Anyway, where was I? Oh, we can pay for this too. I also issued the military drills edict for sure. I don't want any of the rest of those. So, here's another guard tower. Honestly, those rebels are gonna go after my base. I should, my palace. I should probably have stuck all the guard towers right around there. So I'm gonna try and save up for an army base. I think Couldn't get one.
Presidente, don't research that. Don't you know that if you...
Oh, here, that'll make people happier. Here we go, we can get Social Security. That's why I did all this. Literacy program is going to help massively because we have a real problem getting people through high school. It's part of why my... Oh, come on, really? On strike?
It's a great time to be a diplomat.
Okay, we'll build a frickin' embassy, maybe, later. I only have 2 years left. I see the ships come more often. That's why it went down from 6 months to 4 when I increased the budget of the dock. So let's see the trade situation here, because really... Wool, sugar, cotton... Cloth. Ah, that's a good one. 70 standing. Okay, we'll put a ship back on the banana thing. So we have some money here. I'm gonna spend that on the army base. Keep it right next to my palace where it can keep it nice and safe.
Franz Ferdinand is going to Serbia. All would-be assassins?
Alright, I'll try and get an embassy.
Presidente,
Jeez.
Tropicans await elections next year.
48%.
They wish to show their everlasting love and respect for you. They may have used different words, but that does not matter.
I didn't want to prevent elections because, seriously,
something big is happening to you. Huge
I better not
plans,
lose this election.
Operation Codenames, the whole shebang, if I may put it so bluntly. Pleas for help have arrived from both sides.
Go allies. I need a big payday here. We need to deal with the protesters. I'm not doing that. I need this money bad. Okay, we have some money. Seriously, how do I get... I might have to give a tax break. Nope, it's gonna cost 56,000. Wow, that's too expensive. Maybe I'll just declare martial law. Mardi Gras wouldn't be a terrible idea. Man, maybe I have to issue bonds to be able to buy stuff. Let's see. How? Okay, politics, factions. The religious hate me and they're most of the voting. So how do I deal with these guys? Oh, there's a crime lord. Look at that. How do I get rid of this guy?
Viva el presidente!
I gotta get rid of him. I'm just gonna kill him. Yeah, I'm gonna kill him because he's a crime lord and that's what I was supposed to do. Who's the faction leader? Royalist, factionist, capitalist, religious leader.
Good day.
bribe him. Oh, look at that, greasing palms. Not as hated anymore. Or standing with the capitalists. Should probably grease his palm too. Militarists really like me. What else can I do for the religious beyond presumably raise religious happiness? Which, you know, that's actually a lot better than it was. Housing obviously could be better. We have a lot of homeless people, but that's an expensive problem to deal with. Entertainment, healthcare. How's the healthcare situation? We probably just have too many people for these freaking clinics. Whoa, how'd we get all these? So many managers. Yeah, I'm gonna put an administrator in here so they can service more people. I'm totally gonna build another clinic at high priority right now. Desperately trying to save this election. What else was I doing? Oh yeah, I had lots of managers available. I should... Where's the church? There's only 4 of them. It's probably not best used in the church. The militarists love me, so I probably shouldn't use it in the military either. There's like tons of employees in these factories, right? This one. Effectiveness for other nearby buildings. No, we don't want to mentor. We're going to use this to increase approval for sure. Effectiveness on maximum budget. Well, we're not on maximum budget anymore, so we're going to put the mentor over here. The library will be managed by the inventor. I got so many managers while I wasn't looking. What has a high budget that I can siphon money off of? Police station. That'll be a good one. Go money grubber. Yeah. Can we make these more effective? Some other stuff gets more effective on maximum budget. What's on maximum budget? Obviously this should be on maximum budget, because I have so much input and not nearly enough output. So we'll go Tycoon. Put an altruist in charge here.
I missed the
Yeah,
joke.
that's not happening. We're not gonna issue prohibition, you guys. Still need more military in there. Detect hidden roles, huh? I already have an agent there. One of these factories, maybe? Kind of all doing other things, aren't they? Here, a lot of people work there. We can put an agent there. We'll put a tycoon in. I have 2 mines of each type here, so it's gonna, yeah, that seriously needs to be upgraded. I had one more manager, right? Agent? Where are there a lot of workers? Construction office. Okay. Alright. I have, like, no money. %, 49%. My approval rating is slowly climbing. What's really important is that there's not some kind of coup or uprising at the same time as the ceasefire.
Our brave soldiers are either fighting against tyranny.
10,000 bananas. All right, I can manage that. Okay, we have a little bit of money, but really. Just need more high school workers. Somebody quit the school to go work in the military, I think. Population's up to 414, that's not doing too bad. I really hope this is enough military.
We have an opportunity to influence the outcome of coming elections.
We better cheat. Otherwise we're screwed. Alright, here comes some money.
Great giant tropical spiders, Presidente. We covered the election results. Thanks to a clever intern.
People are unhappy, but we just made a bunch of money. That was a good haul there. Let's see. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, I wanted to check. I think this urban development. Yeah, we need to wait another 2 years before we can reactivate it. But really, people are unhappy, and I kind of have to deal with it. As a general rule in this game, you wait until the last possible moment to deal with the fact that your people are unhappy, because you want to invest in everything else instead. I could go religion, but I don't want to require more high school workers. Entertainment. Why did everything drop? Liberty I could deal with a newspaper quite easily. So that I don't mind doing. It's kind of bad out here. So put a newspaper right there. We'll make it super effective. have some money.
It's a great time to be a diplomat. Everyone is running.
So we have some money. Let's see. I mostly spent on these upgrades already. That might have been in the part of the video that got missed. Some of that. I think I was doing that. Yeah, I was. What about none of that I can do. Edicts, I already have military drills. It's got 39 months left. Martial law is not actually going to help. Yeah, kind of just waiting it out. In 6 months, it's unlikely I can build anything that's actually going to get staffed in time. I'm already brutally short on military. Still don't quite have enough. I should have probably built a third high school at some point back there. What's that? Why does he have a red hat on? You saved a fish from drowning. Good job, dude. Why does he have a red hat? What does that mean? He's a cabaret performer. Or she is. Oh, he is. I see, that's his family. Oh, he's a crime lord. Let's kill the crime lord. That would explain the red hat. Who are these folks? I'm just noticing these.
Entertain me.
Oh, that's family member.
Once a presidente,
That's me.
always a president.
Alright. How about these? Faction leaders. Okay. We have a little bit of money, but I think I'm gonna sit on it for now. I really hope we're strong enough to resist this invasion. Curious how we actually are doing on employment. So still this issue with a bunch of unemployed and open jobs, which is basically an education problem. I really wish we could educate more.
The Order has its contacts everywhere, President.
Yes.
Leon.
We will do that right now. Pay 10,000 to weaken the invasion. Okay, here they come. I think this is as ready as I can be.
The Order can buy you no more time, Presidente.
Okay, let's slow things down. What can I do here? Right there. At least there's that.
Charge! When do we
Right, we only got 2 tanks, I think, because not everyone, it wasn't fully staffed, which is annoying.
We will find you in the streets and on the beaches.
I have all these militia units too, which is helpful. Yay, we're winning over here. I wish I'd noticed more of these upgrade options earlier. Those would probably be worth going for. Oh, I have a bunch of money.
President, we have made a major breakthrough. Oh, anyway, we have deducted that. Oh,
shiny.
Shiny.
Alright. Very nice. Shiny. Anyway. Yes, community aid I think would be a good idea. Winning that battle too. Is this, oh, we lost this one. We lost that guard tower, that's okay. Still, wow, that's intense. Oh, autosave. There we go. Use more tanks down here. Oh, we got him. We got this. Alright.
You and Adriana defeated the would-be conquerors. It was nice to see you getting along so well.
Alright, cool. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. And we'll see you with the next video.